The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida, joined as always by my beautiful co-host, Makaila Nichols. Makaila, how are you today?
I'm great. You look like you're not ready for what we're about to be doing today.
Why?
So just because you're in a suit.
Why can't you say something nice, like right out of the gate? Here's what you should do.
My beautiful co-host.
Right, you should be like, and you look great today too. Instead, you're like, oh, you look weird. You're dressed wrong.
Well, I mean,
it's the story of my life with you.
We're talking about like adventures though, and you look like you're ready to go on an adventure to a meeting.
I'm in a studio right now. We're about to leave the studio, yes, but I'm in a studio right now. What should I have worn? A bathing suit?
Yeah.
In studio.
That would have been more fun.
Well, we're about to leave the studio, and I cannot wait. We are going on an adventure. This is a very special show, actually.
Oh my God, it's going to be a great show.
And we are getting in the water, and we're going to see.
Some people willingly, some people. How you have to find out.
She may or may not dump me out of a kayak into a river here in a few minutes. We're going to go visit some amazing places. We're going to go kayaking, and I do get dumped out of my canoe. Are you ready?
I am.
Here's what we're going to do. An adventurous show ahead as Best of Central Florida continues.
It is never a bad time to prioritize your health, your well-being. That is why I come to Belle Ame Wellness. I'm joined by Dr. Zadie. You are a primary care physician first and foremost, but you started Belle Ame Wellness. Tell me a little bit about why you started it.
Belle Ame actually has been my passion from quite some time. I wanted to do something a little bit more than the primary care, so we can take care of patients from inside out. We want them to feel better.
It means beautiful soul, right?
Beautiful soul, absolutely.
And I love that because not only do you offer some aesthetic services, but pain management, you really do it all. Tell me about some of the other services you offer here.
The main is, which I love the most, is my laser services.
I love it too. That's where I get my laser hair removal.
So the most common, as you know, is our laser hair removal, but we do the fine lines, wrinkles, scars.
Spider veins.
Spider veins, absolutely. That's one of my favorite to perform, actually, because you can see the results instantaneously. And scars, as I mentioned, and brown spots, pigmented spots.
Because we all have something that we're a little insecure about because we always look in the mirror, but you really help people find the beauty within themselves and kind of fix those little imperfections along the way. Dr. Zadie, I trust you with all my aesthetic related services.
Thank you so much.
And your family is so inspirational. I love the husband, the kids, all of them. I really enjoy coming here.
Thank you so much. And we look forward to continue giving service to you and the whole of the Central Florida.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. If you want to check out this amazing list of services, look no further than Belle Ame Wellness.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the show. About an hour, 20 minutes from the studio here. We had the pleasure of visiting an awesome place. We went kayaking, exploring a really whole different part of Florida, and we did it all with Kayaking with Sassy, joined by Sassy herself here. How are you?
Crew.
we had the most amazing time, but I was more blown away. The beauty was great, of course, but it's really the company that you created is what blew us away the most. How did you create this?
So my company motto is to be good to each other. And we found a lot of like-minded folks like ourselves, and we asked them their vision. And when they told us that conservation and education and just hanging out on the river was their vision, we were like, you're part of the team. Our team is a family. And
no doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
you can see that on the river.
Just the synergy, the vibes between all of you. It's just like-minded individuals coming together to have that conversation around conservation, but also take us on an adventure in Silver Springs. My goodness, what an adventure that was.
And I got a see-through, what do you call it? The kayak that's see-through,
You got
glass
it.
bottom, I don't know, what is it called?
Those are our see-through kayaks.
I loved it.
And luckily you got to enjoy that by yourself, but they're actually normally set up for 2 people. And the coolness about that is you get to see everything around you, and then you get like an inside look of what's going on under you, which a lot of people don't get to see.
Yeah.
As you saw the statues and things hiding.
It was
The
awesome.
statues were pretty cool.
Brad, let me bring you in for a second, because the manatees, I was blown away. You were even taking a lot of pictures while we were out there as well. What's up with the manatees there? They were amazing.
The manatees are incredible. They are my favorite part of the job. I also volunteer at the park as well on a team called River Patrol, where I babysit the manatees, making sure everybody's awesome with them. But it's incredible getting to see them. There's one that we've nicknamed it Harry, not officially named, but we've been calling him Harry. But it was incredible getting out there, just not only seeing them, but being part of their environment and educating the people that come on our adventures with us. It's just really, really special.
All different species of turtles literally meet and all hang out together for lunch. What is that about?
So I actually used the turtles on our tour as a life lesson. So it's very easy to tell somebody when you're done to have a good day. Well, that's going to expire in 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So when we show the turtles, we're like, look, there's 14 breeds of turtles on the river, and they go and hang out on the same branch every day. They don't care what breed of turtle they are. All they know is that that's a sunny spot, and as long as they be good to each other, everybody gets to enjoy the same branch. So
It was really cool.
if you get to be good to each other and think like a turtle,
I mean, I want to think like a turtle every day. I mean, what a great lifestyle. Hang out with your friends.
sunbathing all the time.
And
See
no
the
matter,
manatees.
no matter how hot it is outside, the springs are the same temperature year round?
Yes.
72 degrees.
So we have this joke that when we're cold outside, we'll just go to the water because it's 72 and it's like a heater. And when, obviously when it's hot outside, we just try to hang our body off the boards and
Absolutely.
get AC a little bit. It's
It
really
was
nice.
so much fun, and you've really created something special. I mean, the family you've, grown up with, and you're working alongside of them. It really shows.
Well, we try to show Southern hospitality. I mean, we are in the South. I grew up in Tennessee, so I try to bring
Vols,
that down
baby.
there. Yeah, go Vols. But we tried to bring that, and my dad taught me, actually a lady named Minnie Pearl told him, if you love somebody, they can't help but to love you back. And that's what we do, and that's why you see our team carry your boats. We will launch you out. You'll never touch a piece of equipment that you don't want to, and you will never have to lift anything, because when you're on vacation, it's our job to be good to you.
Yeah, kayaking with Sassy was amazing, but our adventure will absolutely continue, and you may or may not get to see me dumped out of a canoe. Here we are on the Rainbow River. On the way over here, you said that you were feeling relaxed already.
I am.
That being said, you were on the phone with the pharmacist too, but we won't talk about that at all. But you said being out here, being out in nature, especially with Sassy, has been relaxing to you.
Oh my
You
gosh.
feel like a different person.
If I feel so different from being in studio to physically coming out here to Rainbow River at KP Hole, and we're just gonna go out there and have fun.
What has been your favorite thing you've seen so far?
I mean, honestly, I just feel so calm and
Yeah.
relaxed, and Sassy and her crew is just absolutely amazing, so I can't wait to go back on the river with them.
I love it. I love being out here in nature. No other group I'd rather do it with than Sassy and her amazing team. They've been fantastic for us.
Yes.
Let's go explore the
Let's
rainbow.
go.
You ready? Rainbow
Yes.
River, here we come. Hurricane season is here. People are preparing right now. You guys prepare like crazy in your house. You buy in canned food, water, power generators, the whole shebang prepared for hurricane season. However, when it comes to preparing for hurricane season, you need to prepare your air conditioning unit as well.
Yes, our friends at Old Ash gave us some awesome tips on what you should do before the storm. You should start by using a suitable anchor to support the outdoor condenser.
Keep the area of items around the AC unit clear, because they could always be ejected and really ruin your unit.
Yeah, keep the drains around the air conditioner unit clean as well to prevent water accumulation.
Because water entering that unit could cause a short circuit.
Consider using a weatherproof cover designed for AC units. This can protect the unit from flying debris and heavy rain.
Those projectiles.
Yes,
That's
I
what
mean
we
the
call
things
them
you
here,
don't
right?
want to deal with.
During the storm, also install a surge protector for your AC unit to protect it from surges, of course, caused by lightning and power outages.
You should be sure to take a photo of your AC unit and document the serial number, because this information can be helpful when it comes to insurance claims.
As a note of interest as well, though, prior to the arrival of a storm or hurricane, you can lower the air conditioner in your house to keep it cool. That way it's
Yeah.
already super cold, which you like anyway.
I do.
And then if the power cuts out, it takes a while to heat up the house.
When the storm does hit, keep the air conditioning unit off because consistent power interruptions could cause damage to the compressors as well as other parts of the unit.
After the storm, inspect the condition of the unit, verify that it has not been damaged. If the equipment was not affected, turn on your AC.
I mean, yeah, and you should always keep cleaning your unit to avoid the accumulation of humidities and fungus and other bad things.
Exactly right. Thanks to Old Ash and Duquesne Air Conditioning for giving us an amazing unit number 1 and these amazing tips to protect your air conditioning unit during hurricane season.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
So we are here at Rainbow River, of course, because we've been talking about it, but now we have some amazing company, Brad and the Sassy from Kayaking with Sassy. How are you feeling, Sassy? This is so incredible to have you on the show.
We are excited to bring you guys out. We are out here every day. So this is just another day at our office, and we're just excited to show you guys.
Honestly, I want to have your.
I want this to be my office as well. No doubt about it. I love it. I love it out here. I feel kind of one with nature in some ways. But what I have noticed right out of the gate is you and your team, how you work together, and really just a positive outlook on life.
Our philosophy is teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. We try to work hard. We have a good communication system, so we all know what's going to happen before we get there. And we always kind of leave that little bit of cushion for the coulda, shoulda, woulda. We call that Murphy's Law, you know.
Oh yeah, Murphy and I are not friends.
Yeah.
You know? But one of the things I love about your crew is when we were out on the river earlier, we were just talking about like the vibe check, like the vibe of your whole team. It flows like a river. Honestly, since we're on a river, it does flow like a river. How important?
Did you just come up with that?
I did.
Oh,
I was pretty proud of myself for saying that. But no, it's yeah.
She went with the flow.
I went with the flow. But you guys really, you do go with the flow. Tell me what your team means to you.
So when we formed our team, we went off of a lot of vibes. I actually found him. He was the first Florida man that I found.
You found him?
Yeah,
on the river.
On the river.
On a dock.
I found him on a dock. He was filming monkeys, and we got to talking about the fish. And two things he told me is I never want to be a manager and I never want to work full time. And I'm like, congratulations, you're my district manager. Here's 60 hours a week for you. Yeah. And we bonded. We ended up having a connection on the river with nature, and we felt when we started adding others to our team, we were like, we have to match this energy. One time, my favorite moment between Brad and I is we had to settle a business discussion. And we did it in front of guests, so the best way to do that was with what?
Paper, rock,
it was paper, rock, scissors. And we made our business decision on that.
Wow.
So that's how we do it.
The thing that we all have going for us that I really like being part of this team is just all of our passion for the wildlife and conservation efforts that we have going on. Yeah, we get out here, we have fun in the water, we get to play here at Rainbow, but over at Silver Springs, it's a total different vibe. So it's really cool to get to see all those wildlife every single day and educate the guests that are coming to see us, and then just watching them grow over time, like the little manatee that we saw earlier.
Yeah, that was so
He's
cool.
my boy.
Yeah, Miss Divine is actually, we call her my pet manatee because she come up to meet my newborn son when he was first born.
Oh, wow.
But the reason that I, even do this is because I get to hang out with such a diverse group of people and show them no matter where you come from, I can show you the best part of Florida down this river. We're going to put Mickey Mouse to shame.
Yeah. Well, it is down this river, but it is such an easy road trip. If you're in Orlando or anywhere down in the Central Florida area, I think it took us about an hour and 20 minutes from Lake Mary. Yeah. But really, once you get here, you feel like you're in a completely and totally different world.
We escaped out of a National Geographic museum.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like.
I mean, it's honestly perfect. And one of the things that you were so passionate about when we were talking about it earlier when we were out on the water is conservation. And I think that's so crucial because, yes, you can go out on tours. There's so many different tours. But when you go out on a tour with you, not only are the vibes great, but you're learning. And you guys really care about the nature and the the natural habitat of Florida. Why is that?
So I come from a degree, or with a degree in wildlife and fisheries and soil science. It was important to me growing up, being outside all the time, that I was able to show my kids how cool, the natural world is. I really didn't want my kid to know how to turn on a tablet, and then here we are.
I don't blame you.
But I want them to see that this is stuff that people don't get to do every single day. You know, I've met a lot of native Floridians that have never even been to the springs. Wow. So really, we enjoy doing this because the more we educate, the more that you're going to spread the word, and then we get to pass that on to our kids, and then my kids are going to pass that on to theirs, and then we get to enjoy it longer.
Absolutely. And talking about enjoying it, you offer so many different things between the clear kayak, or the canoe, what's the proper terminology?
Clear bathtub.
The clear bathtub is awesome.
It is a clear kayak. It's set up for 2 people. Now, we do tell you can ride in it, you know, solo as you got to do.
I'm surprised you trust me by myself, but I appreciate it. I did okay.
By himself.
Yeah, believe it or not, they're actually pretty tough to flip.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to do it on purpose, and then that's when we TikTok you at the bottom. Getting your kayak. But we have paddle boards. I try to keep the best brands available just because quality speaks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We do use iRocker and Hobie boards. We use crystal clear kayaks, and then if you're not into the clear kayaks, we also have the sit-on-top kayaks available in solo or tandem, and those are normally Wilderness brand or Pescador. So we get the most expensive brands we can because we know they're going to last and our guests are going to be comfortable.
Absolutely. That's one of the main things. You want your guests to enjoy themselves. You want them to be safe and really just have a great time here in Florida's natural environment.
I certainly have had a great time.
Me too.
More ahead. Hey there, Central Florida. Makaila and I are thrilled to introduce you to something truly special. Each week, we're going to help connect our viewers with the best companies in Central Florida. Now we want to go even further. We want to kick it up a notch, so to speak, by launching our new app. It's powered by Greenback.
Exactly, and the way we're going to do that is by bringing benefit to everyone. Greenback provides charities the ability to raise funds for their cause, and it gives our viewers the opportunity to save money at the same time while helping local businesses meet new customers, bringing benefit to everyone.
Imagine finding great deals from your favorite spots, all while supporting nonprofits like hers.
It's true. I did start a charity right when I was in college, and I'll be honest, it's no easy feat. This is why we need your help to support some worthy Central Florida causes.
To get Greenback, it's super easy. All you have to do is make a small donation to the charity of your choice, and we'll give you a membership to our app as a reward for helping your cause. So you're not just saving money, you're helping Central Florida thrive.
And hey, we're not just stopping there. We've teamed up with past and current guests from our shows to offer up deals you just can't beat because we have some incredible guests on our program.
It's easy. All you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen right now, make a small donation, and you have access to all of these great savings.
The Best of Central Florida is sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.
So the adventure continues again, obviously joined by the Sassy herself, but we have the whole crew here because they are equally just as amazing. Talk to me about this bilingual tour thing. I mean, I can only speak English, but a lot of people can speak a lot of languages, but talk to me about the bilingual tours.
Okay, with Kayaking with Sassy, we are now starting to offer bilingual tours. I speak English and Spanish. Spanish is my native language. And in the future, we will start offering also English, Italian, English, French tours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're, as Sassy said, like we're a diverse group, not just in language, culture, and also our backgrounds. That's why we work so good as a family, like as we are.
Absolutely. Like the turtles earlier, we were talking about how all the turtles kind of like hang out together, and that's really kind of what makes life beautiful is you get so many people from different ethnicities and you can different languages and all that kind of stuff, and you come together as one and you're experiencing the nature of Florida. But talking about tours, you offer so many things here. Tell me a little bit about what someone can expect on a tour here versus at Silver Springs.
Number one, what they can expect here is to have fun. Because not only are we a group of coworkers, we're also a group of friends. Yeah. Our business meetings consist of pool parties and Nerf guns. We are going to match that energy out here on the Rainbow River. You can swim the whole river except for the first quarter mile. So there's so many opportunities to jump in, splash in the water, and snorkel down into the springs.
Wow. No, I love that. And I think it's a little bit different because over at the springs we were out earlier, you can't swim, which I found, kind of interesting. But here you can, so you can snorkel, swim, and more importantly, do a little paddle boarding or some kayaking down the river.
Jump out of trees.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I know where the rope swings are.
And there's like an Instagram tree or something, right?
Yeah.
There is.
Right. You got to get that Instagram photo if you're going to come out here. What do you think, Justin? What's your favorite spot?
I like it all. I really can't decide. It's like choosing children. I can't do that.
That is kind
You're trying to make me choose between children?
No, I mean, absolutely not. But one of the things.
You gotta choose both.
Yeah, you gotta pick both. You
Oh.
don't have to choose. And that's one of the fun things is you can come back and do different tours. You have like the night tour too, which is absolutely amazing. What's the difference between that versus a daytime tour?
So we're going to be offering tours like during to see sunset at night, and also everything is kind of glowy. Our boats will glow, so it will be pretty fun, kind of a feast on the water.
Absolutely.
Colorful LED lights that'll glow the bottom of the clear boats. It'll also illuminate all the things that are under you. So now not only will you get to see in the daytime what our fish are doing, but now at night we're going to be spying on them and see what they're up to.
Really?
See what the fish are really because they're up to something.
Yeah.
Something fishy's going on.
Something fishy's going on down here. Well, this has been absolutely amazing. I know I'm coming back to do more touring
Can't
with
wait.
Kayaking and Sassy and the whole crew. Do yourself a favor, come out here. You don't have to speak when you're out on the river. God knows I don't. So come out here and see what's up with the fishies and just row out here. So, see you.
That was a heck of a lot of fun today.
Oh my gosh,
I
the most
feel
fun ever.
relaxed. You think about day trips. This is what I think about a day trip in Florida. So close, but yet so far away. Great time. I often think that you can be sassy because you can. You can.
So can you.
But we finally got to meet the real Sassy today.
The real Sassy. Kayaking with Sassy. I mean, literally the whole team, they all have such personalities, which I think makes it's so much fun. You're learning while you're out on the water, but you also get to like laugh and see their personality. Or like the dad jokes. Oh my God.
The biggest challenge for me today, though, and there was a challenge, I must say, and it was clearly, kayaking next to you on the stand-up paddleboard, and I wanted to push you in so bad.
Yeah, no.
But then, it's one of those things where you push someone in the pool, sometimes they get mad, and I was afraid you would get mad.
No, I wouldn't get mad.
You would have been okay with it?
I would have been okay with it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
We better come back out here and do this again then.
And you better not lose those sunglasses or else you're going to end up on the sunglass tree, which is pretty fun. I hope I don't lose these.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, one of the things being in Florida, there's so many things to see and do, but when you can appreciate Florida's beauty and nature for what it is, that's what it's about to me.
Truly feel like I'm in a totally different place yet. We're an hour from our house, so that's a great day. Good job as
So many great
always.
springs here in the state of Florida too, and especially doing it with Sassy and her team.
Well said.
That's the best way to
Well said, Makaila. Really wonderful job. Thank you to Sassy and her whole team here. Really amazing time. I would absolutely recommend coming to see her anytime, any weekend. It's so close to home. You've got to come do this because it's kind of life-changing in some ways, seeing what really is going on here in
Take a second
nature.
to appreciate Florida for what it is.
Absolutely. Thank you to Brent, of course, and our incredible crew back at the studio. Good job.
Thank you.
Most importantly, thank you. We'll see you again next week for more Best of Central Florida.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by these fine sponsors.